Why would I want to take your place if I can go higher?
Oh, pool. Oh. Boundaries is not meant to keep people out of your life, but it's meant to keep people in. So if people don't respect your boundaries, gotta get them the hell up out of there. Be fearful of a man who repeatedly practices one move than one that practices many different moves.
Exactly.
You know?
AP, that's it.
Welcome to AP Set Podcast, Season 1, Episode 5. This episode is about everything women and entrepreneurship, and I'm so excited for you guys to meet my guest here today. But before I even do that, I want you guys to do me a favor. Go ahead and follow us on all our socials at AP.set __. That's EPIDASIT __. Now, without further ado, let us start the show. Yes. All right. How you doing?
I'm doing tired. Long day.
Yeah.
We here.
Content must be done. We must bring it out to the people. Yes. Okay, so we always start this episode with, all our episodes with 3 questions. Who you are, what you do, and what is your why?
My why?
Yes, your why.
Why I do what I do?
Yes, precisely.
Okay. So who
you are,
what I do,
and what you do, and what is your
why.
why?
Okay, so who am I? I don't talk about myself. But yeah, I'm Tani. I'm known in the Afro house scene, Afro dance scene in general, as a dancer, Afro house dancer. So Afro house is mainly from Angola, and I'm Haitian.
Oh, yes, sir. Haitian in the house. Yeah.
I'm Haitian representing.
Yeah.
And I'm also, not a lot of people know that because I do not portray it in my social media, but I am an architect.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, low-key grind. Okay. Architect. Okay.
So, what do I do? Yeah, so that
Basically, so you dance and you're an architect.
Yes.
Okay.
And the why? Because dance is my passion, and I love art in general. So, looking for a career, I did not find anything else that would suit me better than architect.
Wow. Okay. So talk more about that. Where did that passion come from?
Dance.
For architecture, where did that come from?
Well, passion is for dance.
Okay.
My passion is dance.
Dance,
I would
okay.
say passion dance.
Okay. Career-wise, it's architecture. Okay.
And so passion, I guess. I feel like I'm a lone only child.
Okay.
Right. So I've always wanted some company and whatever. So
Okay.
I found my freedom and the way to express myself in dance.
Wow,
So
okay.
it has become a passion, and that's something I cannot live without.
Wow. Okay. I
Yeah.
totally agree. Because that's me with that's me right now with YouTube. I can't lie.
So YouTube is your passion?
YouTube is my passion.
Jeez.
Social media is my
That's
passion.
a lot
Yes.
of work.
It is a lot of work.
It is.
Yeah. But hey,
It is.
I can't live without it, to be honest. I love it, really. To know that I can reach so many people with just the content that I put out there.
Yeah.
I really love it. And every time I had the time to give up, it's I always get reminded on why I should not give up.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it happens a lot of times, to be honest. So I wanted to touch on that real quick though. How have you ever had any time where you just be like, man, forget this. I don't want to do this now.
So I did stop dancing for some years
Wow.
during my dance journey because I started with dancehall
Okay.
and I was in France, so I was studying and it was hard. Wow. The community, it was just so hard. And to see how people the competition, the everything, and then you're just a threat. You come and then you're just a threat. People think that I feel like it's unfortunate because people think you come and then you want to take their place when why would I want to take your place if I can go higher?
Oh, pool. Oh, goodness gracious.
But that's
Say it again. Say it again.
Why would I take your place
Oh.
when I can go higher?
Higher,
It's
yup.
like elevate yourself. So people really think you. I mean, I can look up to somebody,
Mm-hmm.
but I will never stop to what I see in somebody. My goal
man.
is not like really like what I see out there. It's what I set up for myself.
Sheesh.
So in that sense, a lot of competition. People think you're coming for them when I'm just doing my own thing. I'm just doing my own thing. I'm not even like bothering. Like, I can admire you, and I feel like there's enough space and place in the world for everybody to have their own spot.
Everybody.
Everybody.
And I'm
Because
so
we're
glad
all
you touched that.
special. We're all
Yup.
special. We all have our own thing, and I feel like it's ridiculous to be fighting for that one spot because there's so many spots up there.
Oh my goodness. Oh, are we even 10 minutes in yet? Come on, somebody. Y'all better drop that like and subscribe right now. You on fire. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I'm glad you said it's really hard. Well, I'm not glad that you said it's really hard. But I'm glad that you touched on that because that's one of the stuff I wanted to ask you. What are some unique challenges that you face being a, woman in your field?
I would say like so in my field, so that would be okay. So I'm in Afro
Yeah.
scene. So before I was in dancehall, the challenges with Haitian parents. Like dancehall, they don't know about the culture. Not a lot of people really know about the culture. And which I find sad because we all Caribbean and it's like you're just putting a tag on a culture and then not even like trying to know more about it.
Yeah.
And so they reduce dancehall to the dancehall queen part. Right?
Okay.
So dancehall queen is everything you see, like when the girls splitting.
Split. Oh,
And
okay.
then like doing all the dagger, all the
goodness
all
gracious.
these things, right? But it's not that only. So you
Okay.
have like old school, middle school dancehall, you have male, and then you have that female part where you have the dancehall queen and all these things.
I didn't even know all that, man.
Yes.
I just
So
knew dancehall as dancehall.
So
Wow.
when I told my mom I was in France and I was supposed to be studying architecture, and then I called my mom, I'm going to a competition in Paris, dancehall. Oh, you're dancing dancehall? I'm going to take a ticket for you right now so you can come back to Haiti. That's not why I sent you there. And it was like, but mom, it's not like I'm even doing these things like of going on the floor and everything. It's just like there's so many variation. You can explore the culture. So that was my first challenge.
Okay.
I went to Haiti for December.
Okay.
And there was like that big Afro thing that they do in December. I think usually Afro.
I don't even know about it.
Yeah.
They have it specifically in Haiti?
Yeah, it's like a huge, so we call it program. Right?
Okay.
So it's just like, but it's a festival. It's not really
okay.
like just a party. It's a festival
Okay.
because they bring artists, and I think that year it was like Charlie Black.
Oh, okay.
And I went on stage and did my thing, right?
Oh, so you be out here performing with the big dogs. Okay.
But that was not even planned.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
they took me from the crowd.
Oh, okay.
And then I went up there and did perform. And a lot of people, I got some good feedback. And I also got some pretty bad feedback. So,
Regular.
Yeah. So, for example, I would see comments like, oh, girls always have to come there and do like some ratchet thing. And like, well, you ignorant because you just don't know about the culture.
They don't.
So that's first of all. And second of all, like I had my mom where I had come just for the vacation, holiday, December holiday, and she did not talk to me.
Wow.
She did not talk to me like from, I think it was like December 29th, 28th. She did not tell me Happy New Year.
Wow.
And then I left for France and she was not talking to me.
Just because you're doing dancehall.
Just because I went on stage and danced.
Wow. That's crazy.
And it was dancehall. So that's the part, like in dancehall, I feel like it's tricky to be a woman and be really like respected as like a dancer. Like
Wow.
I dance. It's not about like it doesn't have like, okay, it's sexual, but at some point I was telling my mom or anybody that would be like ready to hear what I have to say. It's like our culture, when you have these traditional dances, right? So when they have Fête Gede, that is like for Halloween, right? So it's like the death whatever party, right? Yeah. People be like whining on brooms and putting like and putting like how you call it, pima,
pepper.
Pepper in their pussy, like
that's crazy.
It's a whole lot.
It's a whole lot going on.
But like this is super sexual.
Yeah.
So you are here pointing the other culture when this is not. It's no better.
It's no better.
It's no better. I'm not judging this, but I'm not judging the other one either.
Yeah, that's the thing. Also, a lot of times the parents just see dance as just like, oh, it's sexual. That's it. They don't see the art in it really, and that's the same thing that also happens too in compa and all the guyad and the ploge too. That is just.
That's also something else.
That is very something else.
I feel like, well, in Miami, in Florida in general, they took it somewhere else because the compa we really dance when you go to a party. That's not like that good.
Yeah,
it's like
it's
if
really,
you have like your parents in the party, like everybody, it's a family party. You're not going to dance like that. So they took it there because they wanted to do big presentations. Because they would use it at university, like with dance. As an activity.
That's crazy. I heard you said that. You said took it to another level. I've heard this, talk a lot where it's like they would say, oh. People will say, oh, half of the population will say, oh, the old way of compa dancing is way better, while the new generation would say, well, it's old generation is better, but it's just evolved. So would you say that it's evolved, or it's just they just took it in another place?
I just think like it's different. It's different. Like and there's not like one that is better than the other.
Okay.
It evolved because like the situation in Florida, you have like a upgrowing Haitian community, and then in school they have this like activity that they're doing that is dance. And then if you want to perform on a huge stage, you can stay here and then just be dancing like that. You gotta use your space. You gotta use you gotta go over the top. You gotta be OD.
Okay. I feel you.
And that's where it comes from.
Okay.
When you understand where it comes from, well, like you can understand. But that's personally not the way I would dance compa.
Okay. All right. Sheesh. Okay, so I do have a question though. How did you manage to overcome those challenges that you faced? You just say with your parent, with your mother and all that. I would say
at first with dancehall, I did not overcome the challenge because now I'm not dancing dancehall anymore.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Wow. Okay.
Because I felt like I was so I'm not here to bash any culture, right?
Of course.
But there were like some values that I was not like agreeing with dancehall, and I feel like when you're teaching something, because I do teach dance, and when you're teaching something, you got to be able like to pass on that culture that you're teaching, right?
Okay.
So there are some like values, things, morals that I was not agreeing with in the dancehall culture, so I could not like really pick and choose like what I'm gonna give and what I'm not gonna give, because like I'm teaching dancehall, I have to give it all.
Oh yeah.
Like I do not want to be a messenger of that.
Okay.
So I removed myself from it, and I got into Afro.
You got Afro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us about that. Like, how did you that switch happen? Oh yeah. She's in her hometown now, territory. Yeah. Talk about it.
I just felt like, so at some point I felt like dancehall was a lot about like defending yourself, about like social problems that they have in their country. So I felt like Afro was more like a celebration at some point.
Okay.
And it was just always so happy. And I am inside somebody that is very
You
happy.
happy? I mean,
all
we
the
see
time.
it. We see it. Yes, sir.
You know, I'm very happy, and like it suit me better.
Okay. Okay.
So I did switch to Afro, and not the Afro that I feel like the Afro that is the closest to Haitian culture, I would say. So Afro house, like if you hear the beat, it's kind of like
Rabodai.
yes, exactly.
sure.
Yeah, it's kind of like Rabodai. Even they use it in Rabodai.
Yeah, that too,
like,
yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's like the upbeat and the Angolan culture and the people, they just took me away.
Wow.
They just took me away because, again, I was saying that I would cry.
Oh, it's
I
okay.
will not start.
It's okay.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But yeah, I felt like I was not really supported by my community. And when I went on that side of Afro House, the Angolan community really embraced me.
Wow.
And they would really like random Angolan people would get into my DM and then, oh, you're so good. Oh, you're dancing. You're so good. You're doing it so well. I thought you were Angolan. And then they are very, very supportive.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I found my second family.
Wow. I'm glad that you touched on that because the support is really, really tough in the Haitian community, man.
It is.
It's really tough, and to really get it, like, you really get the support when you make it, and by then it's like too late now.
I'm not gonna say I don't care, but I didn't get there thanks to you.
Yeah. Ooh.
You know?
I didn't get there thanks to you.
I do care.
I just,
because like I still feel happy. Like I have some people like from high school hitting me up, telling me, yes, I'm proud of you and everything. I'm like, yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. But if it wasn't for me, like really pushing, I wouldn't be here right now.
Sheesh. Okay, so you've given us the background how you made the switch from dance hall to now Afro.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna talk about how did you manage to turn your passion into the business, because you did say that you teach also.
Yes.
So how did you manage to make that switch over now?
So this is tricky. This is tricky because I still feel like I'm in the fine line of like passion and business, and I still cannot really see it fully as business.
Sheesh.
Because I love it so much that I cannot make it about money. And I feel like if it's not about money, like it's just not a business. Because when you see business women, like when they're doing that thing, like it's like
it's all about the money.
Yeah, you gotta get the money. You gotta get the money. So I still feel like I'm doing it from like my heart, and I'm trying to find a fine line between like the business and the passion. When I first got here, I didn't have anything else because I was waiting for papers and whatever, the thing that never ends.
Yeah.
So I couldn't really officially work in architecture. And what helped me was dance.
Wow, okay.
And that's when I got to really put myself like, okay, that's a business.
Okay.
And it's hard. It's hard because I feel like if you go to any like, how did they call it? When you go to the painting thing.
Any art shows, museums?
Yeah, not museums, but like
galleries.
Galleries, yeah. If you go to a gallery and everything, and then they have the gallery opening, right? You're not gonna try to have that painting for less. You're not gonna really like negotiate the price of the artist.
Painting, yep.
So I do not understand why people feel so comfortable to negotiate dancers' prices.
Oh.
I don't understand. And even more when it's a woman, they just feel like it's so easy. Like, I'm gonna say it here.
Talk your shit.
Like,
talk your shit.
What is 150 is gonna do for you? 150 doesn't do shit for you. Like here in NYC, like to be honest, like for one night, because let's be fair, right? You have a DJ sometimes I don't really know like all the range for sure, but sometimes some DJ they charge for 300 per hour,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I know about that. Yeah,
Yes, three
couple of
hundred per
yeah.
hour. Yeah, you have the DJ. You have like three different DJs that's gonna come
Yeah.
and play each 1 hour, 1 hour 30.
Yeah.
Right. I'm a dancer. I'm gonna come and hold a party for all night. Like let's say 3 to 4, 5 hours. And then you're gonna give me 150.
For the whole 3, 4 hours.
Can
You're mad.
Can you imagine?
You mad.
Can you imagine?
Nah, that's
Can you
crazy.
imagine? I'm going with that.
Wait, so that's what's really going on out here in the
Yes.
dancing industry?
Yes.
Oh no.
And that's my problem, that people just feel comfortable to do it.
Oh no.
How can you just feel comfortable to give me a price like that? Like, this is not normal.
Yeah, no,
And
that's
if
crazy.
I ask you like for 300, 300, the budget, blah, blah, blah. But you have 3 different DJs.
Yeah, wow.
Even if you're paying like 200 per hour, I'm here for 4 hours. You know?
Wow, that is insane.
You know?
That is crazy. Because yeah, that's disrespectful. Actually, I ain't gonna lie.
Is.
That's
It
very
is.
disrespectful.
It is.
Because I know every art is different, but especially the Afro scene, it's a lot of techniques that you guys really have.
And it's just hard on your body.
Yeah, true.
It's just hard on your body. It's very grounded. Your knees, your thighs, your everything. It's just very hard on your body. So to stay up all night, to be dancing somewhere, and then you cannot even grab a Uber to go back home because it's already half of your pay.
Money. Wow.
Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So, okay, I'm gonna come to the party. I have to go there. It's already like 45 minutes, usually, in train, wherever you are, it's at least 45 minutes, right, to get there. When it's late at night, you can take maybe 1 hour to 1 hour 30 to get back home.
Sheesh.
And then you had the party for 3-4 hours, and you're getting 150.
That's tragic. Promoters, y'all gotta do better, right? Man. 150. Wow, that is insane. Wow.
It is.
I'm sorry.
It is.
I'm sorry.
So that's what's hard. So when I'm not somebody that really love like to talk and negotiate.
Okay.
So like when you have like to be the one to say like, no, I'm not doing it for that price. When you don't have like somebody else that's saying it for you, it's just so difficult.
So difficult.
It's so difficult.
And so which brings me to what I wanted to ask, because it's like it seems like you need tough skin to be in this industry. So do you feel like,
because if not, they're gonna step on you.
Yeah.
They're gonna step on your neck. They're
Yeah.
just gonna step on your neck. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you think that because you have this tough skin, do you feel like you intimidate others in your industry?
I wouldn't say I intimidate. I would say that I just know what I want.
Okay.
So I just go with my guts. Okay. So there are things maybe I wasn't satisfied with, but I always say to myself, like, you said yes, and then you go in there and then you're doing it.
Okay.
You just know that you're not going to come back. You know, like this is the thing. Like I just go. Like sometimes it's like, okay, I said yes, I'll just go and do it, and then if it's good, I'll come back. If it's not good, well, you won't see me again.
Sheesh, putting your feet down.
Exactly.
One and done. Sheesh. So then with having to staying with being at these events for like 4 or 5 hours, doing all these dance moves, handling dance classes, posting content. I feel like I ask this every episode, but how do you deal with the burnout with all of that? Like, how do you deal with all of these baggages?
Sometimes you just gotta know when to stop. And that's very important. I did stop recently, like in December, I stopped. And I think last weekend was the first time teaching since the beginning of the year.
Okay.
And I don't know, there's something about people in general. I'm not even going to say NYC. It's people in general. When you give too much, they just get comfortable.
Yeah.
So I used to do like weekly classes and everything, and it was hard for me like to fill up my room,
Okay.
and it's not that I'm jealous, but sometimes you go to other classes and then you're like, how come?
Yeah.
You're like, how come?
So do you
And
feel
then
like
it just like hits you.
Yeah.
I'm not jealous of you because I'm happy for you, but I'm like, oh.
I'm a exit. I'm a exit. That other you, I'm guessing, is a guy.
No, not
Not really.
necessarily.
Oh,
Not
okay, okay,
necessarily, no.
okay. So you think it's just okay? Go ahead, continue. Yeah,
No, not
I'm just
necessarily a
asking.
guy. Yeah, no. But yeah, it's just like to see like even when you're constant.
Mm-hmm.
So you just gotta find out a strategy that works.
Works. Okay.
Because if you're constant and then you're doing the thing, people gonna see you, they're gonna appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna say good Tani, and then they're gonna say like at home, good Tani. Yeah, no, that's not helping me.
Yeah, I hear
know?
that. I hear that.
But giving too much too, like I can understand that somebody cannot take classes every week
Yeah.
because a lot of people they cannot afford it.
Yeah. They cannot afford
so,
it for sure.
I mean, it's just like understanding so that's another thing about entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
That word is killing me.
Yeah, me and you both. It hit me too. Entrepreneurship. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so like it's just like the study of your crowd, of your like, and to know what they need.
Know your audience.
Yeah,
Yep.
to know your audience.
Yeah,
and that's very important.
Yep, and I'm gonna say it again because I had a guy. He spoke on the male side of entrepreneurship, and I'm having you speak on the female side, the women's side. And it's like I had to say before in his episode where entrepreneurs gotta understand that
Of course.
you are servicing people. It's not about the money. If you focus on that, you're going to go down out of business real fast. It's about servicing the people. It's the people first at all times.
I do not completely agree.
Oh.
I do not completely agree because I feel like some people so that's what we see with TikTok sometimes. That's what we see with mediocre dancers. When they have that entrepreneurship like spirit and then like they are like all about business and money, they get to that bag. And the business be thriving.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But it's just like I people also see that it's not coming from here. So that's something
different. This crazy because that's different because you really all about the passion and from the heart. You don't. It's like the way I'm seeing it. It's like you're like, if the money comes, it comes, but I'm gonna give out my best and I'm gonna do what I love no matter what.
Exactly.
Wow.
So that's why I was happy. I was happy to be able like to start working in architecture, so I can balance a little, because when you have everything relying on dance, it becomes like a big pressure.
Yeah.
A big pressure, and then you are put in a position where you have to accept things that you wouldn't.
Wow.
You know?
That's great. Okay.
So you're just cornered.
Yeah. So, okay. So then with all of this happening, how does, that affect your mental? How does that affect you mentally?
I would bounce back on the you have to know when to take a step back.
Okay.
That's one. And second of all, like, we gotta understand that content is not everything. Like there's a life behind the camera, like when it's not rolling. And we gotta know, like we gotta not stop appreciating this life that is behind when the camera is not rolling.
I don't know.
Because the mental, like, if you might go crazy. Like if you're all about like content all the time, and then it's like, when are you living your real life?
Through my content.
But that's how do they call it? That's online life. That's not your real life.
I mean, well, okay.
Like,
okay, I'm gonna, I like this.
So, for example, like, even, and when I go to a party
Mm-hmm.
or when I do my classes or anything that I'm sharing
Yeah.
online,
Yeah.
I took it for an habit now to not share it right away. I do take
Mm.
videos, and then when I get home,
Yeah.
I'm laying down. I can definitely do a recap of all I did in my day or whatever I'm sharing.
Okay. Okay.
But I will live the moment first, then I'll share.
Oh, okay.
You
I see.
know?
Oh, okay. I see what you
You
mean.
know?
Okay. Okay. So I'll use. Okay. I see what you mean now. Cause okay, I see in the context of okay,
Yeah.
back in the day. Well, not back. Well, back in the day when I believe when Jordan scored the most points, people were actually in the moment and they were watching and they were celebrating. But however, when LeBron was gonna beat the highest point scoring, everybody was in the phone recording it instead of actually
See,
living in the
all these
moment.
things, and then
I
like, it's
see.
like the same thing with oh, George Floyd.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's like all these things happening, and then like
Instead of actually helping, they're
first,
just
yeah,
recording
everybody's just like
first.
yeah,
Ah,
and
okay,
it's
okay,
becoming like
okay.
really like something of our society, and I feel like this is like dangerous,
It is.
and it's affecting mentals. Like people get together to be on their phone.
Yeah.
Literally,
Nah, that's
they
true.
get together to be on their phone.
Yeah, the food comes first thing they do, take the
Yeah,
phone and record it instead of,
and not only
yeah.
like sometimes like now. So before, so let's take it back.
Okay.
Before, I would have my phone at the table, and then my mom would be, "Oh, why you have your phone on the table? You can't be with your phone all the time." Blah 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 blah. Right now, you never answer your phone. Why you not on your phone? You never answer your phone. I called you 3 times, and I'm like, can we go back to that time where you had to call to somebody's house?
Yeah.
And then if that person is not in their house, you will
You
not
wouldn't
get
get
them on the
them.
phone.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't owe you to answer my phone.
Yeah,
you know,
nah, for
like
real.
you know,
It's my
people
phone.
forget that. And then sometimes actually I want to take a break.
Mm-hmm.
And it did happen so many times. Like I have my phone, I'm watching a TV show.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, it's my break. Somebody's calling me. I'm not gonna answer.
Wow.
And I'm watching it like ring, but I'm not gonna answer.
Don't worry, me and you both.
I'm not gonna answer
sorry.
because
It's
this
me
is
time.
my time.
Yep.
Yes.
Me time.
It's my time.
Yeah.
And the same, no boundaries. So people texting you like at 3 a.m. Oh, we have this gig and blah blah blah. Like, where on earth, like 10 years from now, they would do that?
Yeah. It's just the time period we in right now, to be honest. It's just
So
everything.
it's putting boundaries. So all the
Yeah.
mental and everything, it's you have to put your own boundaries. I know that I will read the message, but I will definitely not answer. I was like, okay, tomorrow at 9.
Tomorrow at 9 I'll answer.
You know?
Okay, so basically you've managed to combat mental health when it comes to this industry
Yes.
with boundaries.
Yes.
Wow, that is
Yes.
amazing.
Yes. It's
Okay, well,
important.
it's very important, to be honest. Boundaries saves your life. I read a quote that says boundaries is not meant to keep people out of your life, but it's meant to keep people in. So if people don't respect your boundaries, gotta get them the hell up out of there. You feel me? Okay, that's great. Oh, you on fire. You on fire. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so all right, here's a question for you then. So with your industry and everything that you're doing, what are some qualities that you think that women needs that want to step into this field? What are some qualities that you think they need?
So I think that you first have to be, I feel like in life in general, you have to be patient. You have to be patient, and so patience comes with the whole like, don't try to reproduce someone else's path. Like, take your time. Your time is coming. There's a time for everybody, right?
Yep.
So second thing, consistency. You ain't gonna go nowhere if you don't have consistency.
Yep.
And you have like some people, they're lucky. You have some other people, they're just genius, you know? And you have some other people, they're just hard worker.
Yeah.
And anybody can be a hard worker. Not anybody can be a genius.
Yeah.
Not everybody like have luck all the time, but everybody can be hard worker.
Worker. Yeah. Wow.
But you gotta be smart worker,
Yeah.
right? So don't like abuse your body. Don't abuse like your mental health.
Yeah.
Just know boundaries.
Boundaries.
Right?
Very important.
And then the third thing is, I don't know. Yeah, no, I did not say it. So it's knowing what you want. Okay. So knowing how to, like, when it's time for you to remove yourself from certain situation. Okay. Like, trust your guts. Like, sometimes, like, you get at some place, it's feeling a little bit sketchy. Leave. Leave. Like, don't put yourself in critical situations. Yeah. You know? Like, I remember, for example, when I just came here, I did started applying for architecture jobs, right? And I didn't have my papers yet, but my mom was insisting. I knew that I didn't want to apply without papers because you're giving the other person like the opportunity to abuse you. Yeah. Right? So I'm like, I'll rather wait so they can recognize me. I'm coming with a master's degree. Ooh. Right? So come on now. And then like if you don't have paper, they're gonna treat you like yeah. You know, and they're going to take the opportunity, right? Yeah. So I'm like, I don't want to do that. I'm like, yeah, but you got to do this. Because they were, like, all worrying. Because it was, like, only dance. Like, so scream out. It was, like, oh, this only. Like, I paid, like, how many years for you to get that master's? You got that master's and you just better use it. Oh, my God. Yeah, they were very, very, like, worrying. They were scared. Okay, fine. So I do it a little blah, 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 right? Yeah. So I got a message from somebody, a Haitian person. Like, oh. But I read that message, and that message is like, oh, m'espère une forme. Like something very, like, informal, you know? And it was like, we're not doing that. Yeah, gotta leave them where they at. Yeah, and it was all the way up to Connecticut. Oh, man. Right? So it was like, I'm not even gonna answer back because you can't, like, take me as a serious professional and talk to me like that. Yeah. I'm not going to have it. I'm not having it. And my mom was like, yes, but you know, you should answer. But I'm like, no. I deserve better than that. Come on, I don't have nothing for now, but I'm not having that. Knowing your worth. You never know. It's a guy. You're going to go there and then you, what is it? Hey, come on now. Be careful. Exactly. Why would I put myself in that situation? Yep. Knowing your worth. I didn't have better at that time. But it was like, I know this is not what I want. Okay. You know? Okay, so in terms of touching what you know and what you don't know, what would you have done differently with what you know now? What would you have done differently if you were to start all over again or go back to that time? To be honest, I'm grateful for my journey. I wouldn't do anything differently. Oh, man. Sheesh. I wouldn't. I wouldn't because I feel like this is why I am who I am. And these are if I made mistakes, it helps me to be where I am today, where I'm at today, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Okay, I appreciate that. Well, with everything that you've done thus far. Nah, because I totally agree, man. The journey is what builds the character. Yeah, so, exactly. Yeah, anybody that says they will go back, they probably just want an easy way out. You know? But I feel like the easy way out also, there's so many things you're not going to learn. Exactly. Out of it, you know, so. I totally agree. I'm grateful for it all. Like, there were tough times, but I'm here now. Yeah, and that's what matters. We made it. We pushed through. Yeah. Okay. So, what are some of your greatest accomplishments right now thus far? Give me the top three. If you have any. You know, because you've been in both fields, so I know you've forgotten. So top one. Top three. First of all, I guess that's the most recent thing that I have. It's like having that master's and being able to work in my field as an Haitian Black woman in New York City.
Master it up. Come on now.
Yes, this is like because so many people sometimes they come. We have so many intellectuals come
Yeah.
from Haiti sometimes and not being able to apply their knowledge here. So I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah.
And dance wise, I don't know. In 2 years, I did so much.
Wow.
I could not even pick to. I'm happy. Like, I feel like in the community, like just hosting parties, teaching, and like the difference between other dance communities. I really felt welcome in NYC.
Okay.
And I'm grateful for that. So then that's where I'm at today here in NYC because people welcomed me and they were appreciative of my knowledge, what I knew, what I was bringing as a person
Yeah.
and as a dancer.
Yeah.
So I really could not choose. It's just
Choose, wow.
It's just where I'm at now. Being able to do a class here and have people come to your class and then wanting to learn from you, I'm just grateful for that.
Wow. That's great. I can really see the passion and like you really actually like enjoy dancing and even teaching it.
I do.
Wow. That is great. So then in this aspect, would you say that you found success or you reach it or you feel like you're on your way?
We never rich. There's always higher.
Oh man.
Always higher. I never settle. And I will never because obviously the more you do and more goals you have and then further you want to go.
Yeah, wow.
So at first I came here and I was like, oh, I want to be able to sold out a class.
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking about like maybe doing like bigger projects. Maybe I'm not going to talk about them on camera.
Can't tell them too much before they try to steal it.
But like bigger projects and then like coming with different things for people. Like, I don't know. Now I did come with a new project that is the Afro House Boot Camp.
Okay.
Because I still like really... Angola is somewhere else in my heart. So I do want to give back to that culture.
Okay.
I do really, really want to.
I hope they don't steal you from us. We hate we the Haitians love you, we love you.
Now.
We love you. But now go ahead.
I really want to give back to that culture. So coming here with new strategies. So that is the Afro House Boot Camp.
Okay.
That I'm launching very soon in April.
Okay.
So and different things doing, and I mean, I'm Pisces. I'm a Pisces.
All right.
And they say we're dreamers.
Okay.
So I do want to see everybody together, and I always try like to just put everybody together.
Okay,
That's
That's
just
great.
like my biggest dream would be like to put all the dancers in NYC in one video.
Wow, that's gonna be something.
Like to just create community.
Yeah.
Somewhere like we have each other's back.
Yeah. Wow, that's gonna be tough.
It is tough.
It's gonna be
tough. A lot
tough.
of drama. We're human beings.
Yeah, a lot of egos.
But,
we know how that goes.
So that's where I come in. To be honest, I don't care. I don't care about all the drama. I just want to dance.
Wow.
Come
on now.
I just want to dance. You can talk your shit. It's fine. But come and dance with me. And it's like you have a problem with the sis over there. Okay, it's fine. But let's be in a video together. Let's dance.
Dance it out,
Yes, yeah.
Nah, that's great. That's a great vision. I'm pretty sure you could put it together. You're such a spiritual person. I'm pretty sure you got this. Feel me? Call me when it happens, though. I'm gonna be there. So then you mentioned you got a boot camp coming up. What else are you working on right now? Because I know you just had a class, I believe, this weekend, right?
Last weekend,
yeah. So what else you got working on right now that you want the people to know, or what's next for you?
So the boot camp.
Yeah.
I think the boot camp is the thing I'm gonna try to go with for the whole year.
Yeah.
Because I got exhausted last year from teaching weekly.
Yeah.
So it was now I really want to grow a steady, healthy Afro House community here, you know?
Okay.
And it's not just like come, take your class, and leave. I'm tired of doing that because I'm not doing it for that. I want to be able, so challenges.
Okay.
I'm thinking back. Challenges.
Ooh, okay.
You were saying challenges.
Yes.
I think challenges, one of the biggest challenge I've ever had, that I had 3 times. It's like changing cities and then
Okay.
having to build from zero.
Wow. Okay.
You know, and I feel like maybe my biggest accomplishment here in NYC, it's like, well, now everybody knows Tani, you know?
Yeah. Come on
And
now.
I came in, I didn't have any like contact, I didn't have nobody.
Wow.
I went there and I was like, okay, y'all gonna see me. Y'all gonna see
Yep.
me.
Your dance put you out there.
Yes, and I was like, okay, I was at all the parties, dancing with the dancers, and I was like, yeah, and if I dance, you will see
Yeah.
that I'm knowledgeable with what I'm doing, you know. So that's how I got into the community, and they were very welcoming,
Okay.
you know.
So what exactly is the boot camp though? Like I want you to go.
The
You
boot
want to?
camp,
Yeah.
the boot program. So the boot camp is it's a program.
Okay.
It's 4 classes, so it's a package.
All right.
I'm actually gonna make people sign contracts.
Oh.
Yes.
Serious.
Yes.
Make them sign
Because
it.
that's where I was going with my whole thing. It's like I need some people with commitment.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
people that wants to learn. I don't
Yeah.
need anybody that will come for one class and I'll see you next year for another class. I don't need that. I'm trying
Yup.
to build like something very steady, you know. And it's so the boot camp is like a program on 4 weeks, every Tuesday for intermediate, advanced, and every Wednesday for beginners.
Yeah.
Where I'm gonna go deeper because I know I will see you next Tuesday, and
Yeah.
I'll see you next Tuesday. You know, so I
So
can
you
I can
can-
plan.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and give this knowledge, because if you come in one class, like there's not so much I can do.
Yeah.
You know, so so it's 4 classes, and throughout these 4 classes, I'll give like history thing about Afro House, steps, drilling,
Okay.
learning the grooves, the technique, and everything. And after, we will get, well, everybody will get like 2 visuals. So I want to do like big groups,
Okay.
dancing Afro House
Wow.
on different levels,
Oh man.
with coming with concept and transitions.
Wow.
Professional camera, you know, like, and having the whole production to have like good visuals.
You know what's happening now, right? You fully about to dive into the business. That line about to be crossed now. But you know, it's hey, the thing what I'll say though is like, I know it's a fine line for you, and you really don't want to cross too much on each side. But I think you just gotta merge it all together. Because I mean, it's like you said, you can't put a price on your art, but you really can, especially
I mean, you
for
can. It's just that I don't like people that negotiate art, because you
Yeah.
don't negotiate art.
exactly.
Like, it's not like you go to the market and you're trying to negotiate 3 tomatoes. Like, let's stop already.
Nah,
Because
for
what I'm
real.
giving you in one class, it's not like basically what I saw yesterday in the video. I've been training for like 10 years dancing.
10
and then
years.
you're trying to like lower my price that I give to my 10 years. And that is so disrespectful.
Talk your shit.
It's
Talk
just-
your shit.
It's just so disrespectful. you
Very
know?
disrespectful. I agree. Oh man. Ooh, this is nice. I love it. All right, so I got about a question for you here. I think believe this is my last one already. What advice would you give to, you know, anybody that wants to get in here? Like, what is? I believe I asked this
Get
already,
in
right?
here, what?
In their field specifically. Like, what advice? Not the women only. That's time. Like, I'm talking about in general to the younger generation. To now that's, you know, stepping into the field.
Yeah, I feel like the biggest thing, like for younger generation,
Yeah.
make me feel old. Make me feel old. But I guess that for the younger generation, it's like taking your time, because I feel like with social media, everybody
Fast,
thinks like,
fast.
yeah, it's a thing from a day to another, like overnight.
Mm-hmm.
No, you gotta just train.
Mm-hmm.
If it's dance, you gotta train. And if it's anything related to art or anything, you just gotta train. You
Yeah.
can't just come and then think you're gonna be a superstar overnight. And if it happens, it's not gonna last because actually you don't have anything in your head and in your body. You know.
That's true.
So there's so much like there's not so much you will be able like to really do because you don't have anything.
Nah, for
And
real.
also patience and training, consistency in training.
Of course.
I feel like my mentor, if he gave me something, is that even though I was already like that, but just to put word on it, repetition is key.
Okay.
Repetition is key.
Yeah.
Like you can't go wrong.
You really
with
can't.
that.
You really can't.
Repeat and over again, and then it's gonna come like a second nature.
Yeah. That is so true. I remember I seen I think it was in a Bruce Lee movie. It was one of those end quotes when it was like be fearful of a man who repeatedly practices one move than one that practices many different moves.
Exactly.
You know, because that
Exactly.
one man that practiced that
Exactly.
one move
That one
over and over again, when they catch you with it, when they catch you with it, it's done. You know, so that's true. Repetition with what you love is really important.
Exactly.
It's really important. I appreciate that. Wow, you on fire? I ain't gonna lie. Oh man. I do have. Well, I have, but if you have any questions for me, that's that part of the segment where if you have any questions for me that you want
I
to
can
ask,
drill. No.
yeah. Hey, let me have it. You feel me? Any questions that you might have for me, I'm all ears. You know.
I don't know. So like, where did it come from? Like your passion for podcasts or content?
Just content.
Content.
It came from actually. I cannot lie. I've had support from the very beginning. Like it's been something that people been telling me over
Lucky you.
and over and over again, from just being funny in high school and doing dancing and just.
You
I
dance.
Not anymore. These knees old now. You feel me? Yeah. But yeah, I always had the support, and that's what I meant to say when I was going back to the giving up part. Every time I was going to give up, somebody always reminded me. Like, I would be walking down the street, and I would not film content for like 2 or 3 months. And then I'll get somebody, they'll be like, yo, CK chill. That was one of the things. Because I switch a lot of content type. At first, I used to do funny videos. And then I switched from funny videos to skits. And then after skits, I had to stop for a bit to really know what I wanted to do. So from my skit days, I used to have a line that used to be like CK chill. So every time somebody would see me, they were like, yo, CK chill, you know? And then they were like, yo, I love your content, bro. I see you haven't dropped in a while. What's going on? So every time I wanted to stop, I always got a reminder to get back to it, feel me, including my friends, my boy behind the camera, and all my boys. And then one time I almost gave up, really, like fully gave up, like which was December. I was about to give up. And then this one, God had to tell me himself. You feel me? I was like, I'm done with all this, done with content creation. I'm about to focus on something else. And then the next day, my devotional was like, don't give up on your dreams. I'm like, okay, God, thank you. So this is where my love came from. I just genuinely love bringing content and I love hearing people like, yo, I seen your videos, had a good time, I was laughing, and
That's nice.
that's why I love to make
That
content
a couple
creation.
of times too, and it did like shock me.
Really?
Out of nowhere, like some people, I really always like associated like with guardian angel, even though I don't really believe in it. But it was like so out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And then like when you're in a group of people and then a random person comes
Yeah.
to you
Specifically to
you.
Yep.
And then like, don't ever give up. Don't stop dancing.
Wow.
And I'm like,
wow. Let her own me.
It's crazy. I had that like maybe 3 times, and it was like 3 times where I was just shocked.
Yeah.
It was strong. It was powerful.
Yeah, because it comes at the most random times, or when you just really need it.
Yeah.
And so that's when I just know, like,
crazy.
yeah,
Crazy.
Yeah, so that's That's my love for content. I just genuinely love bringing smile to people, And it's like every time, like you said, with the reaching a new level. So I would just do only YouTube videos, and then I started to do lives every Mondays on I used to call it Mental Mondays. Mental Mondays, where I would start focusing on specific words and dive more into it.
Oh, that's nice.
So I did friendship and I did relationships, and where I really defined the words and went deep into it. And then while I would be doing the live, while I would do a recap, everybody would be like, yo, you should do a podcast. You should do a podcast. You should do a podcast. And then I ran it over with my boy, and then 2 years in plan, and finally we here. So yeah, it's been a lot of, I've been graced, I can say I've been graceful to have the support from the very beginning. Patience, yes.
Like,
yes.
It's just like little step by little step,
Yep.
little step by little step. So I did have like some people I came across, and then they would ask me like, or they would tell me like how they are worrying about like not taking some opportunities that they were given. And it's like, it was not for you. If you did not take it at that moment, it was not for you. The day it comes, it's for you. You're not even gonna think twice.
Nope.
You're not even gonna think twice.
It's gonna
And
jump
just
on
gonna
it.
go like
Yep.
this. Oh yes, but it was a big opportunity. A bigger one is coming.
At all times. Come on
bigger
now.
one is coming.
Come on now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite color?
Black and red.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, you're wearing black, but you're not wearing.
Yeah,
red,
blue.
like,
Gotta stick with the logo. You feel me? What about you? What's your favorite color?
Black.
Oh, yes, sir. You feel me? Come on now. Okay. Any other questions? Before we move on to the next section.
Is there another section?
Yeah, that's that. The next and last session is the session where you give a shout out to whoever it is that you want, or a business, or your business. It's just we call it support is free. So it's like we just give the guests an opportunity to shout out people. Yeah.
So some people shout out themselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was good. Yeah, like I'm already interviewing you. You give somebody else a platform, but yeah, they shout out themselves. Hey, promotion is key. You feel me? But
You
hey,
see where I'm at?
I feel you.
see where
Yeah,
I'm at?
I rock with that.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Okay.
She's really oblivious. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want it like that, But yeah, I feel like I want to ask so many things, but I don't have anything like specific that comes. What did you study?
What did I study?
Yeah.
I'm in IT. So I have I'm a land and wind administrator. So yeah, currently I work at Google
Okay. Oh.
to fund all of this.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey. La crème de la crème.
Come on now.
Hey.
Yeah, Haitians, we stubborn. Yeah. Don't be fooled. Yeah, we on it.
That's
Yes, sir.
nice. That's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Look
you.
at you.
Yeah, try.
It's shining like that.
Shout
Come on,
out my feel me? Shout out my mentor in the back. You feel me?
Yeah.
Shout out my mentor.
Yeah. That is so beautiful.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, that is beautiful what you're doing here, anyways.
Thank you.
So,
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
We appreciate you for doing it.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
I mean, not everybody takes the time to do it, and I mean, it's always great to have this type of platform. So,
Yeah.
thank you.
Of course. Like I said, this the podcast for the good guys by a good guy. That be messing up sometimes, but we have no BS conversations. So yeah. Anybody you want to shout out to though? Hi, mama.
I hope she doesn't look at that. She gonna curse me out. Well, despite of it all, I'm really like happy and proud to be Haitian.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna start with a shout out for my Haitian.
Shout out to
community.
Zoes.
Yes.
Yes.
Because this is how and why I started. I saw like all these dancers taking over, and there was no Haitian really dancing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to be the next Haitian big thing doing that same thing they're doing, And that's like a part of why and how I started. So big shout out to all my Haitian people community.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna shout out myself. Like I'm I'm not. But yeah, a shout out to anybody and to everybody. Please just dance. You know? Like dance it's like a free way, like it's therapy.
It is.
It's therapy. Like dance your problems out, dance your happiness out, dance everything out, and it's gonna like heal your soul.
Yeah.
Right. So shout out to everybody, and then please just dance.
Dance.
Dance is life.
Oh, come on now. Oh my God. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Everybody watching right now.
Just dance. Just
Stand
dance.
up and dance.
It's gonna be
stand
okay.
Up and dance. Dance. Yeah. It makes everybody happy. It's like food.
It does. It does.
But food costs money.
Dance is free.
Yes, dance is free. Yeah.
I agree. Well, per usual. I do want to give a shout out because she's the one that made this happen. Shout out Jada. Shout out Jada. Another Haitian one. You feel me?
Jada Waiter.
Feel me? She the one that made it happen. She plugged us together, so I appreciate you for that. She's another one on the Haitian side that's actually in the Afro scene too. So shout out to you, Jada. Thank you for making this happen. Give her a follow, all that good stuff. And I'll put the second person because I can't remember them on top of my head. You feel me? And of course, shout out to you that's putting on for the community. You feel me? You want to give you your flowers. Good. I forgot the flowers. Good.
Oh, my flowers. Oh my God.
I can forget the flowers, man. This whole month, I'm supposed to be giving out flowers, but hey, listen, man, blame Google. They let me out too late.
Nah, I'm gonna send you my address.
You gonna send? Okay.
Yeah, you gonna send me these flowers.
Personal delivery.
I gotta post these flowers online. If I don't post it on my Instagram, he was bullshitting y'all. Yes, I'm gonna send my address.
Okay, say no more. Yeah, I gotta send. Yeah. So I put it back. Say no more. You got it. Nah, for real though. I do want to give you flowers for doing your thing out here. You feel me? We know it's hard. Of course, I appreciate you for coming on. I know. Well, it wasn't last minute, but I appreciate you for accepting the invitation.
No problem.
You feel me? So, once again, thank you for coming by. We appreciate you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to follow her on all our socials. My editor will put her socials up. Don't forget to follow us.
_Ora.
Oh, one more time. Say it.
Tany _Ora.
There we go.
TANY _ORA. Yeah.
There we go.
And that's my full name for everybody asking. That's my full name. Yeah.
Okay, then.
So I separated it for Instagram, but it is my full name.
Okay, then.
Tany Ora.
Okay, then say no more. And of course, don't forget to follow us on @epi.set __ on all our socials. That's EPIDASIT __ And thank you for watching.
Epi.set